All this story would begin at the end of the battle of Goku against Frieza. Because an elite ship of forces of Frieza, Goku would reach Yadrat, and there the inhabitants came to his aid, realizing all the wounds on his body. By the same planet, a beautiful angel haunting Universe 7 realized that he had arrived.
But what happened to the warrior? By his physique, I could tell that he's a warrior in his totality, but he took a beating.
The fallen angel named Nin would use her ability of her eye, which would be seen by all the strengths and weaknesses of Goku. She'd be surprised to realize that in her veins ran pure energy, which would attract the attention of Nin.
All the 16 universes turned their back on me, but even if my home universe had been destroyed by Zeno-sama, I'm not interested, though I've seen as a scum of 12 universes currently, I want revenge, and this Saiyan will help me with my mission.
Nin with great speed would hold Goku, and moving to another planet, and when they arrived, Nin with power would heal Goku's wounds, and would inject a little of her blood into the energy of Goku's internal system. Multiple rays were scattered around him, and the power that Nin gave him was more than the body of Saiyan had ever had in existence, receiving the training of a divine being.
Well, I didn't expect this. Apparently the talent of this Saiyan is all his energy veins. Apparently he hasn't been able to withstand even 2% of my power, but this will only make it more interesting.
Goku would wake up eventually, finding himself confused since he wasn't able to realize where he was.
Where am I? I thought I managed to place the coordinates of Earth. Due to the serious injuries my body had, I wasn't able to place them right.
Goku would get in a battle pose, hearing steps behind him, and when he turned, he was petrified to realize the aura that would rise. Goku would receive a little of Nin's power as well as blood, and he managed to see the limit of Nin's power and would tremble.
I don't know who you are. Your aura is terrifying, capable of cutting off my breath. I won't let you end my life easily. I'm a Saiyan warrior.
Goku would put himself in a battle pose. Nin would give a smile and try to decrease the aura, which would be difficult to have aura on the defensive. After a few moments, he would decrease it a little.
I'm sorry if my aura terrified you. That wasn't my intention. I healed your wounds and I want you to be my partner.
Goku, noticing the threatening aura of Nin had decreased a little, would relax, while approaching the same way to Nin.
Thank you for healing my wounds since the battle of the evil Emperor Frieza was able to leave me on the verge of death. Tell me, how can I help you? And in what way do you want me to be your partner? Although you haven't awakened your power beyond a god, much less that of a guardian angel, I've been able to share a little of my power and blood with you, and that you will be a fallen angel like me. You being of a warrior race, your power will increase amazingly. You'll get the divine transformations. Everything you tell me is great. I just don't know how I can help you. If I want to fight with you, I'm sure that my power is 10 times greater than mine. Frieza used to call himself the Emperor of Evil, who wouldn't be a match for you. Believe it or not, there are warriors more powerful than me, and looking at my head, without your help I won't be able to defend myself. I don't have companions. I can't let them end your life. I don't have the power like yours. I'll do everything I can though to protect you, even if it costs my life.
Nin would blush. Before being able to say anything, a nebula of dark energy would cover the planet, and surprisingly the gravity would fall on everyone. Nin would change her gaze to a much more serious one, and was not affected by gravity, unlike Goku who would fall into the ground and not able to move.
Well, if you were on this planet, I'm surprised a powerful woman of the 18 universes here would have no divine energy. You've fallen low, Nin. Yaibo, I never thought you'd be able to betray me. I thought everything you knew, you'd pay for me, you worm.
Seriously, that's not personal, Nin. But the reward for your head's juicy, so I couldn't help but find you, and having trained myself, I'll be able to find you even though you hide your energy completely. It's something you taught me. It'll cost your life now. Sorry, but and the life of you has come.
Don't even think you'll be able to end my life. I'll show you how I'll be atop of you, you traitor. I'll even give you the life of the 18 universes, and your damn people turned your back on me.
I don't want to hear your words. You better shut up. Yaibo, with incredible speed, would hit Nin, being able to make her fall on the ground. The whole planet was sealed, and with the intention that Nin would not be able to escape.
Ha! I thought you were more powerful. You're not the same as before. I can't believe it would be defeated in one move. This can't be happening. I gave my life for the 18 universes. I never asked for my blood to be corrupted by the energy of a demon god. But the ones who are really confused are you. Since the blood doesn't define a person, you're cursed.
I don't care. Since your pure blood was corrupted by the demon god, you can't be considered an angel. For that reason, the Divine Kingdom has ordered that we completely end your existence.
Even though I managed to escape Universe 15, it's enough of survival. This is my end.
Nin would lower her head, not having enough energy to fight, and the physical power of his opponent was 10 times greater. That's what I like. No more problems. Give me your head. I'll be able to get the reward of Daishinken, and my power will grow. Yaibo, carrying a large sphere of energy, was sent flying with incredible brutality. Yaibo was flying due to the power of that blow, and the speed that hit him would be beastly. Yaibo was trying to do something and couldn't cover himself or raise his power and was caught off guard with a kick that was sent to the bottom of the planet. Before he could recover, a gigantic sphere of negative energy approached Yaibo, which was trying to escape. A much more powerful barrier would not allow him to. Yaibo, using all his power as well as armor of the Celestial Kingdom, would be able to withstand such an attack. The smoke of the explosion did not allow to see the attacker who had been, and in the same way, on the top of the planet, Red Eyes could see the whole planet beginning to freeze. The expansion of dominance was that of a warrior, where Nin was on the verge of death, not understanding what happened.
Nin, you're a liar. I thought you were completely alone on this planet. A warrior more powerful than us together. I didn't think you could end my life so easily.
Nin didn't know this, and didn't even cross her mind that it was Goku, since his power is far from the divine level, much less one to face the four Celestials, which were on the scale of power even more higher than a guardian angel. But both were surprised to see a small explosion would form, because Goku fallen sharply to the ground, finding himself in front of Yaibo. Goku, without saying a word, would dodge each and every one of the blows of his enemy. Nin would notice that his appearance had completely changed, and this time his eyes were a bright green color and fur over his body.
Is that Goku? What happened? I'm sure that even though I've granted him a small part of divine energy, he can't increase his powers to that extreme. Even if he has, his divine vein or higher energy is incredible.
Goku, as if a beast, would pounce against Yaibo, and on this occasion would try everything against him. He wasn't able to do anything, and on this occasion, blows to Yaibo, granted by Goku, would make him stronger, and that Yaibo would receive overwhelming power. Goku was a beast, and Yaibo, by his head, dragged him by a barrier that was formed. And because of this, his skull would break, and Yaibo, in his last act of desperation, would use the forbidden power of the demon gods, leaving Nin surprised.
You're an imposter! Because unlike me, you sought the power of the demon gods to become more powerful. Apparently, that's not something you could use against Goku.
So this wretch is Goku. I didn't think he'd have demonic power. I'm not interested, since the higher-ups don't sense my demonic energy being sealed with a seal space.
Yaibo, with incredible brutality, would lash out on Goku. Even though Yaibo was able to mutilate both his arms, Goku's gaze would continue.
Apparently you got yourself a powerful guy. It doesn't matter. He's not able to do anything. Demonic power is the power beyond the beings of divine energy.
I agree, it's a pity. Goku has demonic power and his power grows, and he'll be able to devour all your demonic power, leaving nothing of you.
Yaibo would feel a chill in his body, and Goku would connect him with a big kick while his arms would regenerate.
I'm surprised that Goku could use this, since many days it's been since I gave him a little of my power that would take him to the limit. I'm sure that would be the help of Goku, since he can have revenge on that he's longed for.
Goku, as a beast, he was in that state, was able to dismember Yaibo. Legs would fall all over the battlefield, and in the same way, he continued to beat him brutally. After a few seconds, Goku would stare at him. Yaibo, despite using the demonic power, wasn't able to do anything against that monster, and was terrified when he heard the following.
This isn't even a battle, but it's made me hungry. I want all the demonic power inside you. I'll feed on your soul.
Yaibo, with his last strength, would try to escape, but couldn't. All over the place, an aura would materialize, absorbing the power of Yaibo as well as his own vital energy, and a large pool of blood could be seen as that of Yaibo's.
Goku, is that you? Are you okay? I appreciate it, but what happened?
Nin, without receiving an answer, was attacked due to the power she had absorbed. Her speed was slower, and Nin would dodge a blow with difficulty. She'd realize that mountain on her back would disintegrate, and Nin would get in a battle pose, noticing Goku's appearance was normal, as his power decreased. That's right, Goku would fall out of combat.
What the hell? How was he able to get that power? I'm not able to assimilate it. We must trade it, because if Goku gets more powerful and gets out of control, he could end my life.
On Beerus' planet, Whis would walk all over the planet of the God of Destruction, feeling the vital energy of one of the four Celestials disappeared.
Well,
I didn't expect this. This required the power to finish one of the 4 Celestials. Apparently, the first row of us Archangels have to look out in case the 4 Celestials are eliminated. One of the 3 most powerful powers in the 12 universes. Above the Celestials were the Trident Archangels, beings of a level of Supreme Priest.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.
Black girl,